Hello and welcome to Act and React. My name's Steph, but then you know that, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining me. Today we're looking at episode 7 of Andor, and what a journey it's been so far. I think last week was my favourite episode when they finally got around to stealing all the credits from the Imperials. We did lose some, lost some good characters, but that's the nature of the show when you start stealing from the Empire. So today, not entirely sure what to expect. I would imagine the Imperials are pretty sick, and I'm guessing they're going to be looking for the culprits. So I am pumped. Cannot wait to see this. What's that you say? Okay. That's we're getting there. All right. Should we do it? Okay. Episode 7. Here we come. Again, getting some great comments from everybody on the opening credit music. Very, very good. Inspector Khan, or as he was, I do still feel sorry for this guy. He tried to do what was right, even though he was told not to.
Is that what you're wearing?
And now he's paying for it.
It's your interview. Perhaps you would like to come along.
Can you imagine taking your mum to an interview? I can't wait to find out who this Uncle Harlow is. Can you?
It's a brown suit.
Hopefully we'll see him today. The news.
They attacked the garrison. They'll regret it.
Whose hands? The rebels.
So
This is exactly what they want.
she knows, doesn't
They're
she?
treating what happened at Aldhani like a robbery. What would you call it? An announcement.
I like her. I think she's great. Doesn't say a great deal, but what she does say makes a lot of sense. I do hope she ends up on the rebel side.
Mon Mothma,
Without warning?
wipe the smile off your face.
Does he have a bit of a thing for Mon Mothma, does he? Yeah. Mind you, yeah, I can see where it's coming from.
Cold. We're on our way.
He can't hear a thing. That's great.
I'm worried you might do something like this.
How I wish I had.
See, I thought they was in this together, but they clearly are not. He's done this on his own back. Wow.
I believe you.
Can't hide forever.
He's right, to be fair. You've got to start at some point. But Mon Mothma, she really knows how to hold her ground.
People think we're kidding.
Stunning shot of the Coruscant there.
There are no
2 men dead. Co-workers. Fully intact.
You see, that wasn't quite how those 2 dudes died, is it? They were bullies. They got what they deserved.
probably. I'm sure your uncle would approve.
Little droid, I forgot what the name of the damn things are, but they are so good. Sorry, I keep doing these little impressions, don't I? I will stop. No, I won't. So, that's Cinta. Ooh, what's going on here? Look at that shot of a Star Destroyer. Oh. A definite goosebump moment for me. That was awesome.
You know his plan. You need to find him.
Find him. You mean kill him?
This is what revolution looks like.
There is no chance of you killing Cassian. Forget we know what the future is. No chance. Just let him be. He's done his job. So do I derive from that then? If he had stayed with her and delivered the money properly, they'd have killed him. Would he be seen as a loose end still? I don't know. Wait, he's come home. He's taken a fair risk going back here, isn't he?
You can't stay here, Cass. It's not safe.
We're getting out of here. We're leaving.
Yeah, she's got some of this now.
Anywhere.
Tell her.
Tired.
I'll tell you what, the longer he stays on this planet, the more worried I'm going to be, because there's more Imperials there than there was previous, and
we'll pull out first thing in the morning.
he's gonna bet tomorrow morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning's not quick enough. They should go now. Wow, look at Mon Mothma. Absolutely stunning.
Remember my daughter?
Of course.
How do you do?
You've met before.
How do you do? Very formal. How do you do, sir?
My sisters.
She really does remind me of Mary Poppins. Maybe not so elevated and excitable, but she's got that definite Julie Andrews kind of sound to her.
Be sure of confiding in you.
This is good writing.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I'm a bit lost.
It's a lie. The Mon Mothma people think they know. It's a lie. It's a projection. It's a front.
Oh, she's really telling him.
May I steal her back? There's a few guests that require special handling. Of course.
There's a few guests that require special handling. Hello, can I be one of these guests that needs a bit of special handling? Hey! Sorry. Probably should keep it a little bit more toned down. Apologies, Star Wars fans. But you thought it as well, didn't you? I don't know. Oh, you don't go throwing things at stormtroopers, you pillock.
Then yesterday I heard about this attack at Aldhani. Have you heard about this?
What about it?
Go and find some peace.
I won't have peace. I'll be worried about you all the time.
Bless him, he loves his mum, doesn't he?
You can't stay, and I can't go.
See, this is proper acting. No iffy lines, this is touching. Sad. He just wants to save his mum. Get her away from all this.
Stop searching for your sister. It's a fantasy. What happened there was not your responsibility. You were a child.
It's not in his DNA to let things go.
Do you really think the rebels care about the lines we draw on maps?
You think the relevance of my work has been supplanted?
Systems either change or die. Sir.
Excellent suggestion, Blevin. I'm wondering where we'd be right now if everyone here showed the same endeavour as Supervisor Mira.
Blimey, she's just stood up for her.
I have to think.
Holy crap. What's he going to say?
Well played.
Thank you, sir.
Watch your back.
Do you know what? I had a feeling he was going to say something like that, because she's just pissed off all of those around that table, specifically Blevin. Nyamos. It's like a seaside resort, isn't it? What the heck is that thing? I know where this was. This was filmed in Blackpool. That's why it looks so familiar along the front. The steps and everything leading down to the beach, yeah. This was one of the last scenes they shot. Yeah. It's cold, just like Blackpool. Oh, look at the Imperial, what do you call it, droids. This is nice to see something different, somewhere different.
What do you think you're doing?
Excuse me?
You keep looking around.
Just trying to figure out what's going on.
Stand right there.
Hello.
You look like you're sweating.
Well, it's hot.
Or you've been running.
What's going on?
Wait for you here if you want. Wait, no.
Hello.
No, anybody here. I'm a tourist.
Is that what I think it is?
Don't run.
This is...
Wait, what is he? No.
That's not a good place to be.
Fleeing the scene of anti-imperial activity, attempted damage to imperial property.
I'm sorry, there's something wrong.
I wouldn't. We've got enough trouble without a resisting judgment charge. 6 years.
What?
6 years? No, wait! But
Change of guidelines.
Take him away.
I didn't do anything. Hey,
Take it up with the Emperor.
wait! I'm just a tourist.
Holy crap, what was all that about? There ain't no way he's going away for 6 years. Wow. So that was a bit of a weird episode. Hang on, let me just yeah, I mean, it went super fast. A lot happened in that episode, but I found a lot of it I need to kind of let it compute, because I don't understand what happened at the very end. Why did the trooper... So much went on in that episode, I just don't quite know what to say about it at the moment. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch it again, and then I'm going to come back with my thoughts. So bear with me. I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, so I've just watched the end bit again because I was too busy talking to yourselves. I didn't see what was going on. Yeah, me bad. No good slap for that. So what basically happened was Cassian was walking down the seafront. A few people came running by him, and for some reason the troopers on the ground floor there thought that he was part of whatever these people were doing running around, and got in trouble. Not only got in trouble, but he got put away for 6 years. And it's ironic because he'd done nothing wrong, theoretically, in that particular scene, apart from being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But of course, prior to that, he just did steal, amongst all the other rebels, 80 million credits. And so I suppose you could say justice has been served, but but we know that's not the case because he's our hero. So that's what happened at the very end there. So now I've also had time to have a think about the rest of the actual episode. I want to touch on the music throughout the beginning and during it and at the end. It's great. I love the idea of what they're doing, giving different composers an opportunity to put their work against the Star Wars episode. It's just genius, and the music so far has been absolutely top notch. So I've really enjoyed that. One of the things I liked about the episode was the flashback, again, which I completely missed because I was too busy talking. Need to stop talking and look, but that's what reactions are for, isn't it? You know. So the flashback was good to kind of see what happened to his stepdad. Very sad, and his stepmother at the end of the episode, when he was trying to get her to go away with him, she was sort of saying about, you know, she finds it very hard walking past that certain square because of seeing her husband hanging. So, which is kind of weird because you kind of want her to leave the planet with him. But again, a little bit more information about the rebels and stuff like that. And I think she was clearly proud of him taking down the garrison and robbing them. Didn't say a lot about it, but you could tell that she knew what was going on there. Another scene that I thought was brilliant in that was when all the Imperials towards the end were around the table talking about various things, and when Blevin tried to drop Dedra in the crap about overstepping her mark and getting records illegally, I love how she stood up for herself and turned it around. And I've forgotten the commander who was actually in the room that sort of said about her being really, really good and others should take a sort of a leaf out of her book. I thought that was just a fantastic twist. And I love how he sort of said to her, watch your back, because I think she does. That said, you know, I think as people see her shine, I think Blevin, no matter what she does, he's going to hate her. But everybody else, I think, will be quite cool with her, what she's doing. Although she's showing them up, in fairness, with her initiative. Episode-wise, loved it. I thought the end was quite fitting, as I say, Cassian being put away for 6 years. I mean, I don't know what they'd put him away for if they realised he was the one that held the garrison. Well, they'd execute him. So for kind of like just running down the road and being mixed up with these people, 6 years, that's tough. That's tough. And then we saw the droids at the end. I don't know if any of those was K2SO, but we saw that style of droid, which was quite funny when he ended up being hung up because the trooper said, "Hang on to him." Yeah, literally. So for me, in terms of marks out of 10 for that one, I'm going to give it a 9. It was quite a political episode throughout, which is good because that's what this should be about. It shouldn't always be action. But again, I loved it. I thought, again, the foundations are being laid now. And what we sort of few episodes from the end now, it does make you wonder how Cassian's going to get out of jail and what he's going to do next. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for me. I enjoyed it. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Was there enough in that for you to really get your teeth into? For me, it was. A lot of stuff in there I've not touched upon, but I think it was a great episode. I will watch it all again because there was things in there that I know that I've not picked up on. But overall, brilliant Star Wars. And the acting, again, when Mon Mothma was talking to the banker, and when Cassian was talking to his mum, the actual emotion and the quality of acting, again, is moving up another level for Star Wars. And this is where it should be because they can afford to get the best actors, and they are doing. So, great episode. Loved it all. And I cannot wait for episode 8. I've got to wait another week for it. Really? Anyway, thank you for being with me. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. And I look forward to seeing episode 8 with you again this same time next week. For now, you take care and we'll see you very, very soon.